Alright guys, back in the garage today, but I'm not actually working on anything. I got a message from one of my subscribers who asked me if I could do a review on, or kind of a demo on the saddlebags for my 1290 Super Adventure, and I told him I'd be happy to, so let's check them out. Now, you can obviously tell I don't have them on the bike. I figured we'd start with actually mounting them on the bike so you can see how it works. This is one of the built-in mounting brackets, as is this. I'll show you exactly how the bags go on. Alright, so this is the bag that goes on the left-hand side of the bike. First thing we need to do is unlock the bag right here. So now you see this little pull piece pop out. We'll now be able to mount it on the bracket. Alright, so to mount these bags, you see this opening right here is going to go right over top of this piece. This tip is going to go down into here. I recommend lining up the top section first because that seems to be the easiest thing to do. Now that's all lined up, it just snaps into place. This piece snaps in, and then the key goes back to a 12 o'clock position, and you just pull it right out. The right side goes on the same exact way, though you may notice the right side has this cutout, obviously, so it will fit over top of the exhaust. Again, just slides into place. That one went on really easy. Pop the key out, and the bags are locked. So this is what it looks like with the bags on the bike. Just give you a quick once around. So with the bags unlocked with the key, all you have to do is just push in on these two orange fasteners. Bag opens right up. Now you'll notice I have the bag liner inside of mine. I personally love bag liners because if it fits in the bag, it's going to fit in that bag when you're packing to go on your trip. One thing I really like about this is I can leave these bags unlocked and I can open and close them as many times as I want until we're ready to take off. That said, if I'm getting ready to walk away from the bike and I want to keep my things secure, I can lock the bags and they won't open without the key. Now I'll throw the figures up on the screen if I've got them, but these bags are huge. This one over here on the left side is obviously a little bit larger than the right side, which I'll show you in a minute, but there is a ton of space to haul your luggage and belongings on a trip. Now on the right hand side, you obviously have the exhaust cutout. Again, I do have the form-fitting bag liner in here, so you can see it has the cutout. You do have less space. However, it's got a lot more space than either bag on my FJR had, and you can still pack a ton of stuff in the right bag. Obviously, this one's always mine, and Kristen gets to use the other one now. All right, let me show you a couple cool features on here. Right now, it's set up and it's got these catches in here. If you need more space for some reason to be able to load and unload things, all you have to do is unhook this right here. Same thing on this side, and now it allows it to drop down just a little bit further should you need a little bit of extra space to get in and out. Another cool thing about this, if you were going to stop alongside the road to have lunch, you actually do have a really wide thing, wide pannier there that you could throw your lunch up on if you were going to take a quick picnic. Another cool feature of these bags, if you look right here on both bags, all four corners, you do have a tie-down hook. So if you wanted to put a sleeping bag or any sort of anything up on top of there, a little bit of extra that you wanted to carry, you could throw a bungee net or a bungee cord or strap it down on there to carry even more stuff. So let me tell you a few things I really like about these saddlebags. First off, everything's key to light, my ignition switch, and all my bags, only one key. I don't have to worry about a separate key. Number two, the bags are huge. There is a ton of capacity for carrying things on long trips. Three, I love that they're integrated in the design of the bike. I don't need any sort of extra brackets or mounting hardware. And in fact, the stuff that's built into it, you don't even notice when the bags are off the bike. Another thing I really like about the bags, I haven't had to test them in the rain too much, but they should be pretty rainproof, keeping all my belongings dry on a long trip, especially in downpours. I love the fact that KTM does offer form-fitting bag liners. I think that's a great thing to have. You can pack all your clothes in there and you can leave the bags on the bike when you go in your hotel room at night and you just take the bag liner in, which is awesome. One other thing I love about the bags is that they're not only a top load, they're like a top side load hybrid. So you've got plenty of space to get things in and out. Plus, like I showed you earlier, you can undo the little nylon straps and give you even more space. I know with side load bags, the problem with those, you open them up and lots of times things just fall out. Top load bags are awesome, but having this hybrid combination might even be a little bit better. Perhaps the biggest thing I like about these bags, they come with the bike. I didn't have to pay any extra. If you look at other manufacturers, whether it's Ducati, BMW, In order to get a bike that comes with the bags from the factory, you're paying a much higher price tag, or you're paying additional for the bags. So the fact that these come with it, that's a no-brainer. That said, no set of bags are perfect, so if I had to pick out some criticisms, it's the following. Number one, you read on advrider.com or any other forum, you're gonna hear people complaining about the fact that they're not great for off-road. I haven't fully tested them under extreme conditions, but I have to admit, if this thing were to fall over while you're riding off-road, chances are these bags are gonna break off. They're not the most heavy-duty bags. I think for on-road duty, they're great. Off-road duty, you're either gonna have to look at a heavier duty set of bags, maybe from an aftermarket company, or look at putting soft bags on. It's gonna be up to you. But if you're gonna do a lot of off-road riding with these bags on, they're probably not gonna hold up. Another negative about these bags was also a positive. I said I liked them because they had so much space, but because they have so much space, they're huge. I measured across the back of the bike. It's 39 inches from side to side with the bags on, which is why I had to build a shelf specifically to put them on, because if I'm not touring, I don't have these bags on. That's another reason why I bought the top case, and I'll show you the top case real quick so you can check it out. That to me is the best compromise. The bags are awesome for long distance trips. The top case is great for maybe even a weekend trip if you're going by yourself, but otherwise around the town use, I love the top case. All right, so let's check out the top case. And this is a criticism for the top case, and I kind of left out on the saddlebags because it's not as big a deal. Look, I can't open it with one hand. I actually need two hands, so give me 1 second. So this is inside the top case. It looks exactly like the left case. In fact, you can even tell they use the same exact door, except it doesn't come with the nylon straps on this one. Another thing you may notice right here, it does have a spot where you could put a power outlet. Of course, you're gonna have to run wire through. There is a place to do that. It's up to you. I really like the top case. You could maybe put a towel or something down in here to keep things from moving around. I mean, right now I've got a cover here. I've got some cleaning stuff. I got a little flashlight. I've got my Easy Pass. I've got a few things in here, but the top case is great. Throw your ball cap, sunglasses in there. Of course, you could also use a tank bag if you wanted to, but you can tell this thing comes off the same exact way. It pops off. I want to say the top case is around 500 bucks or so, and then you just that's it. I mean, I believe it comes with the mounting bracket. The only thing I added on additional for Kristen was I put this backrest on. You can see that these bags are mounted pretty sturdy. I mean, they're about as sturdy as they are on any other sport touring bike or adventure bike for that matter. One other cool thing about these bags, KTM put handles like this on both sides, so they're so easy to pick up, take off the bike, mount on the bike, or just carry around if you're going to set them on a shelf like I'm about to do. Alright guys, so those are my thoughts on the bags for the 2016 KTM 1290 Super Adventure. Obviously I'm a little bit biased because I own the bike. I think the bags are just fine. That said, if you're going to do serious off-roading, you might want to look elsewhere, but hey, it comes with them, so you can still use the things. They're not costing you anything extra. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, I look forward to you being one. If I didn't answer a question you had, be sure to ask me in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you again soon.